Good morning. Hi. I hope you're seeing me out there. I can see that I seem to be live. I feel live. And I'm Raleigh Brown. This is another curve flattening concert. Number something or other. Let me see if I can figure it out here. Number 327. And I welcome you here. I send a cloink out to you all. It's the morning, so coffee is on tap. And Keith Shaw, Mike Verbick, Warren Bendler, and Charlie Bryant are all here. Charlie Bryant is alive and sneezing. I hope that is allergies and not a cold, my friend, or worse. Michael Anthony Wood is here, and Andreas Postler over in Germany, Bob McKenna on Long Island, my old friend John Hubner checking in from Lima, Ohio. And Warren and Janelle say they were woohooing my presence. Rhonda Scott Merrick is here. Phil DeFranco. Hey, Phil. And Tom Maynard, Michael DeSanctis out there in Santa Fe, Deb Levy Clark in Ambler, Jeanette also in Lima, Ohio, Jeanette Hubner. Charlie just had a sneeze attack. I understand, I get them too. And Ann Mintz and Clifford Wagner are here. They came up yesterday and had lunch with me. That was lovely. And so it goes, and I get some cloinks. And Michael Tierson's watching on YouTube today. Let me know how that goes. I assume that it gave the right starting time. I see Linda Pasqua Blaze and Ken and Supa on YouTube. Hi, you guys. So if you saw my late morning teaser, you will know that we are going to sing a song about a famous blues muse. Now this photo here is there's an organization that is trying to put up markers for great blues figures. And Delia Green, who was 14 years old, you can see 1886 to 1900, is the subject of several blues songs. The one I like is the one by the Reverend Gary Davis. And so they know where she was buried in terms of the graveyard, but says the actual grave plot is unknown. So we'll just ditch that for now, and we will sing you the song, and I'm going to tell you some more things about it. Here we go. Delia was a gambling girl, gambled all around. She was a gambling girl, you know, she would lay her money down. She's all I got is gone. And Delia's big, dear old mother, she took a trip out west. And when she returned, little Delia had gone to rest. She's all I got is gone. Delia's mother wept, Delia's father moaned. It would not have been so bad if the poor girl had died at home. All I got is gone. Delia, oh Delia, making her last round. When old Cuddy came by, shot her to the ground. She's all I got is gone. Get your rubber-tired taxis, your double-seated hat. They took poor Delia down to the graveyard. They failed to bring her back. She's all I got is gone. Now the man down in Savannah, drinking from a silver cup. Poor Delia, she's in the graveyard. She never will get up. She's all I got is gone. And Cuddy asked the judge, he said, what might be my fine? The judge said, I done told you, boy, you drew that cold 99. She's all I got is gone. Delia, oh Delia, how could it be? You loved all those rounders, but you never had time for me. She's all I got is gone. Delia was a gambling girl, gambled all around. She was a gambling girl, you know, she would lay her money down. She's all I got is gone. So that's Delia, and that's an arrangement largely from the Reverend Gary Davis, but just that one lick was added in by my old friend Stefan Grossman. So, but I want to talk a little bit about this song and then the next song. So this song, Reverend Gary Davis played in what he called that old time style, which he was a little bit dismissive about. And it's just a very simple alternating bass and a lot of rolling syncopation, no real fancy chords. And one of the hallmarks of that style is constant alternate bass, where you have low bass, high bass, low bass, high bass, low bass, high bass, which approximates bass chord, bass chord, bass chord, but allows you to put a melody above what would have been the chord. So that's the way that works. The next song I'm going to play was also a Reverend Gary Davis song, and in this one, it's also sort of in the old-time style, but I assume it was his genius that flipped it around, and I'll play it for you, and then I'll talk to you a little bit about how it works. But first, I have a request of all the ladies in the audience. There's nothing smarmy about this. I'll explain everything before we're done. But I want you to write in the chat how many skirts you owned. Okay, so just write the number. If you don't know exactly how many, make an estimate. And then I'll tell you why. At the end of the broadcast, I'm going to look at a bunch of them, and then I'll tell you why I'm asking you this question. How many skirts do you own? And if any of you men own skirts, you can write in the chat too, okay? So this is a Reverend Gary Davis tune. There's so many of you here now. Let me see here. I saw Alex Bevan is here. Hey, buddy. Dakota Dave, great, love to see you, Dakota Dave. I've been trying to. A lot of times I get to your live streams late, but I still see a lot of them. And David Gideon is here, and Jim Moore and Nelson are here, and Kate Petrella and Milwaukee Ryan Matson, and Steve Davidson, Howard Hobbs. Thank you, Jay Peterson. Thank you all for coming. Jerry Fan Forever is Keith Shaw again. And did I say hi to Michael Tierson? Hi, Michael. And I think that's Marjorie Sprouse is here. I assume that her husband is in church. And Sue Lewandowski. Hi, Sue. That's my sister-in-law. And I'm starting to see the skirt things come in. You'll like this. And okay, so here we go. And this is kind of strange tune. It's actually supposed to be a man and a woman having a conversation back and forth, but I just can't get myself to do that little falsetto part for the woman. So you'll just have to figure out what the heck's going on. Okay, so here we go. Candyman, been here and gone. Candyman, he been here and gone. Candyman, been here and gone. Well, I'd give anything in this God Almighty world to bring my Candyman home. Salty dog, Santa Claus, salty dog, fattened hog, Candyman, salty dog. If you won't be my Candyman, you won't be my man at all. Sorry about that. Big leg ada, big leg ada, big leg ada, big leg ada, big leg ada. I love that big leg gal, Lord knows I do. Run and get the buggy, get the baby some beer. Run and get the buggy. Run and get the buggy, get the baby some beer. Run and get the buggy. Run and get the buggy, get the baby some beer. Yeah, run and get the buggy, get the baby some beer. I'd give anything in this God Almighty world to bring my Candyman home. Candyman, salty dog, Candyman, fattened hog, Candyman, salty dog. Oh, I wish I was in New Orleans, sitting on a candy stand. Yeah. So in a way, if you listen to that tune, it sounds kind of like Delia did, with kind of constant thing going on. But what Reverend Davis did was he reversed the bass. So normally you would go 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And what he did was he played the high bass on the 1 and the low bass on the 2. And what happens is, and then he toggles another note with the high bass. So it's going 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And what happens is the low bass notes woo, kind of drift into the background. They quit being part of what you hear, and instead you just hear bum, 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 bum. put a little syncopation. And then maybe a little melody. And then here it switches to straight time. So it's going low, high, low, high, low, high, low, high, low, low, high, low, high, low, high, low, high, low, high, low, high, low, low, high, low, high, and then it's back to the reversed one again. It's an extremely cool arrangement, and it's very challenging if you set the goal for yourself to try to learn to keep that pattern going, and then to also kind of improvise the syncopations and melody notes that you put in it. A lot of fun to play that tune. So that's Candyman by the Reverend Gary Davis. And I'm going to put this old guitar, this new old guitar, this little guitar over here, because sometimes I need a different guitar, and sometimes it's because I need more frets. So that guitar is a 12 frets to the body guitar. This guitar, built by my friend Mario Prue, is a 15 frets to the body guitar. So if I want to get up higher, which I may or may not do on these last couple songs, then I will do that. Now, here's some announcements. So I want to say hi to the Invisibles, and I wonder if I can find out who all of them are. I don't even remember anymore. Give me a quick second, because we're getting so many Invisibles. It's sad. It's just sad. And so at this point we have Kate Mack, Kit Serikaku, Bill Rubenstein, Linda Worster, Joel Biget, Mario Prue himself, Kathleen Edelman Maybe, and Rosemary Ross. Hi to all you guys. Some of you may be here, some of you may not, but you all get a mention, okay? And let me get back into Ecamm here. So we're going to kind of change the, I'm going to do my announcements. So today is Sunday, 10:30 a.m. Eastern Time. Tomorrow I will be on at 3 p.m. Tuesday, to the best of my knowledge, Dakota Dave Hull will be on at 11 o'clock Eastern Time, 10 o'clock Central Time. And Dakota Dave, if you're still with us, you can confirm that. He had to take a day off because of some dental stuff. And we're hoping he'll be back soon and that he's feeling well. I hope you're feeling well, buddy. Hey, Marvin Berman, nice to see you here. And so Cozy and Charlie are still on the road. They're up in Wyoming right now. I spoke with them a couple days ago. And they won't be back online until probably the 22nd, I think is the date, or the 23rd. So you'll have to wait for that. And then Wednesday I'll be back again. So Dakota Dave Tuesday, I'll be back tomorrow at 3 and Wednesday at 3. Tuesday, Dakota Dave at 11, I hope. And he said it's true, so it is true. And he's doing fine. I'm glad to hear that, Dave. It's no fun having dental surgery or whatever you had. And so it's I said that. Dakota Dave at 11 Eastern Time. I'll be back Wednesday at 3, and that's when I will discuss whatever comes after that. I think Alex Bevan is planning to do Thursday at 3:30, but he might be doing Friday, so we'll have to wait and see. He might write it up on here if he knows yet. Okay, so next up is the instrumental for today, and I will. I'm going to play one of my kind of favorite standards. A lot of times when I pick up the guitar, the first thing I do, usually the first thing I do, is just a bunch of chords, and they're usually the same chords. It's something like, stuff like that. And then I'll play a standard, and one of my favorite standards to play is this one, Dancing on the Ceiling. So I will play it for you now. So that's Dancing on the Ceiling, and that's a song I'm so familiar with that I get to be as creative as I can in it. And once in a while, like mostly that creativity is at its best when I'm the only one hearing it, when I'm sitting in my living room playing. Once in a while, I'll have a version that I play in front of people that I don't choke up too badly, and it comes out pretty good. And that one was pretty good. I'm pretty pleased with that. So hi, Betsy McIntyre. I'm glad to see you here. So a last thing. So those of you who got here late, for the women who got here late, we're taking a survey. How many skirts do you own? Put how many skirts you own in the chat, and then I will discuss this right after the next song and before the mantra. Okay. I see Slim Edelman is here, and Bernd Bachman, and Jeanette Pasqua. I'm sorry for the belching, it's that coffee. And Mark Steele. Hi, Mark. I think I said hi. And Sartorius is here. So Sartorius and I are working on a thing where I will appear live on his stream someday soon. Not sure exactly when, but we did a test run yesterday. And what we learned is that I can only get on his screen while we're both together if I'm using my phone instead of my rig. So I can't promise that it'll sound very good, but we'll figure it out. And so this is my original for today. So many nights, how many I can't say. Me and this old guitar drove the blues away. The ladies treat me badly, you know I've had my share. Well, they want you when you're leaving them, and they leave you when you care. Singing damned if I don't, and damned if I do. I'll be damned if this old guitar hasn't always seen me through. I had a broken heart, it was so hard to learn that the lady I was loving, she didn't love me in return. Now some folks take to drinking, and some take to suicide, but I'll be damned if this old guitar doesn't always have my side. Singing damned if I don't, and damned if I do. I'll be damned if this old guitar hasn't always seen me through. Singing damned if I don't, and damned if I do. I'll be damned if this old guitar hasn't always seen me through. So I wrote that around 1978, 79. My young and rocky love life was in full swing at that point. So I'm gonna come back here, and I'm gonna take a little survey, and we'll see. We'll start to see when we get to see some skirt numbers. Okay, so. I can't read what Jeanette wrote. It looks like SI or something like that, but that might have been meant to be a number. It might have been before I asked the question, in fact. So Anne, who's on here with us, Anne Mintz, and our good friend Dinah Post, they came up a while ago to help move on a lot of Janice's clothing. And the topic came up. Bunny says 2. Rhonda is still asking questions. Skirts. Anne says 5. Alex Bevan says that's skirting the issue and it's killed his imagination. Yuck, yuck. 1 skirt for Heidi. A dozen maybe for Deb Libby Clark. So you're in the lead, Deb, with a dozen. Rhonda Scott Merrick says 5 skirts, 1 kilt. Linda Pasqua Blaze says 5. Sue Lewandowski says 2. That's Jan's sister. Cheryl Hall says at least a dozen. Marjorie Spouse says black long skirt for concert. Bob McKenna asks for kilt counts. Kilt counts. Supa has 5 skirts. Warren says, I never saw Janelle wear a skirt. Dresses, yes. Dakota Dave says, I thought you said shirts. Jeanette Hubner says 13. Okay. And we're going along here. That's the main part of the thing. 16 to 20. Now, that Betsy may have just gone into the lead there in the skirt department. But I want you to see that, by and large, Kate Petrella has 1 skirt and several skirts. Are those like forks? And 5 to 6 dresses, but now they're going to dresses. I was just asking about skirts. So now I can't remember the number. Ann might have to put it up here, but when those guys went through, they kept count of Jan's clothing. And Janice had, Ann can correct me, it was either 41 or 44 skirts. And that's reflective of how much stuff Jan had of all kinds. And that's my life, cleaning out my house right now. 41 or 44. And which one was it? I'm waiting. And I'll get ready to do the 44. Jan had 44 skirts. Maybe about as many as all of you guys put together. And she didn't wear skirts all that often. She used to when she worked, wear them to work, but then she switched over to pants. Anyhow, Jan was a collector of sorts. So I will sing you the mantra, and I think we'll do kind of jazzy mantra today. I did blues last time, right? So be happy, be healthy, be brave, and be calm. Be kind, it's a snap. And if you get cranky, take a nap. Yes, be kind, it's a snap. And if you get cranky, take a nap. Thank you all for tuning in. Much love to you all. I will switch over. I should have done the Halo Cam here for this, but I didn't. But I will say goodbye to you and wish you love. I'll see you tomorrow afternoon at 3 if you're around. Thanks, bye.